So basically, my friend and I, we started this company called Alma Mater. We were really passionate about our school and we wanted to create merchandise for our own school. But since we were really excited about entrepreneurship, we decided to create this merchandise for students of all schools and colleges in this country. Now, because our idea was very simple to make merchandise for students of schools and colleges across the country, we were able to define and identify our niche market very easily. So the niche market was very simple. Students across India, irrespective of which school or college they are in. Now, the thing about niche market is that once you've defined your niche market, the niche market itself defines your pricing, your quality, as well as your product. Our niche market was very simple. It was basically students of schools and colleges across the country. So we knew that the pricing could not be very high. We knew that the quality has to be something which is not too low as well as not too high. And the product has to be something that catered to this very particular audience. The obvious disadvantage of a niche market is the scalability of the product. Now, we knew that we were in the school and college segment, but there is only a limit to this market. There are about 10 million students in India, so we knew that was our target audience. Now, if you look at Amazon, Amazon's audience is 500 million, right? So you can see the difference for scale. So obviously, if you're starting a company with the intention of raising a lot of VC money, and if you're starting a company with the intention of growing into $1 billion company or even $100 million company, you may have to re-question what kind of market you want to target. But if you're happy creating a great small business and you're happy, enjoying and being passionate about that business, then creating a business for a particular niche market is right up your alley. So we started our company in 2009. Obviously, you can say that we had an unfair advantage because there was nobody else in the business. Well, I can say it was a fair advantage because we came up with it first and nobody else was thinking of getting into entrepreneurship when we got into it. In fact, what was really unfair to us was because we got in so early, the entire market was against us. Why? Because in 2009, nobody in India bought online. That was the biggest fallacy in our business. If people are not buying online, how do you expect to sell anything to them? Number two, there were not enough logistic companies that could tie up with us to deliver our merchandise anywhere. Number three, people did not trust online businesses with their credit or debit cards. But then as time moved on and as our brand started moving on, we slowly started becoming bigger and we started becoming known. But that didn't mean that our business was not being duplicated. There were instances where there were so many companies copying our exact design, our exact website templates, starting their own businesses. But you see, this is the thing that I told you about niche market. As long as you focus on a great quality and a great pricing and you get that right, then people want to keep coming back to you. So through the course of 7 years, I think I've seen close to 2,000 online businesses that were similar to ours. And none of them survive today except ours. So if you really want to make your business that's targeting a particular niche market really, really strong, make sure you get your product, your pricing, and your quality perfect. And if you get your service perfect along with this, these 4 factors will make sure that your customers will never leave you.